The difference between your work and your favorite makeup artist on Instagram or TikTok is probably not the makeup, it's the way they edit their videos to grab attention. In this video, I'm going to show you how to edit your makeup videos in 2025 so they're just as eye-catching as your faves. Let's get into it. The first app we're going to work with is called Persona. Step 1 is to download the app. Now, this is a paid app, and I know some of you might roll your eyes here, but hear me out. This is 2025. As a creative, these apps are part of the tools you use to sell your work. Just like your makeup kit, the way you restock your foundation or brushes, you should be willing to invest in your editing tools too. It's not every time you're looking for free apps and then you're wondering why your videos don't look like your Instagram role models. A yearly subscription is 49,900. That's about 4,000 naira per month, which is not bad. If you can't commit to a year, 1 month is 11,900. So this is the home page. You can see the app already comes with some presets. There is Kiss, Retouch, Beauty, and Grace. If you want to save time, you can just click one of these, import your videos, and it will apply the preset automatically. If you scroll down, you'll find options to resize the lips, nose, eyes, and chin. Keep scrolling and you'll see the video editor. There is AI beauty, face filter, natural makeup, and natural retouch tools. You can even edit hairstyles. You can add volume, straighten, make it wavy or long. Down here, you also see filters with different presets. Here, there's a facial feature adjustment. There's presets. You can adjust the cheekbones, lashes, lips, and brows. There is skin tools. It has presets to smooth, fix eye bags, add concealer, and remove wrinkles. There is also body tune effect where you can adjust the body, add hips, or edit your arms, your legs, or whatever. To edit your videos, click videos. Select the one you want to edit and tap continue. Your main tools are at the bottom. The first one is beauty. Inside, you see all the presets. I'll click on a few so you can see them. Let's try Kiss. You drag the slider back and forth to control the strength. Unlike some apps, there is no number scale, so you have to use your eyes to judge what looks best. Now, personally, I don't like heavy edit. I usually just color grade in CapCut and sharpen. But I know some people love this type of thing. Whatever you do, please don't overdo it. Leave some skin texture so your model doesn't look like a plastic doll, unless that's your vibe, in which case, do you. Adjust until you're happy and tap apply. Next is resize. You can tweak the nose width, size, the tip, the nostrils, the bridge. You can leave the tip or even change the position. Just explore and pick what works for you. You can resize the jaw. You can give your model a pointy chin if you like. There is also lips. Here you can make the lips full if you want. You can give her a facelift if you want. There is eyes. You can tilt the eyes, you can stretch it or do whatever you want. There is also brows. Here you can tilt the brows, you can lift it, you can adjust the distance and all that stuff. There is smile, and the last one is neck. Like I said earlier, the ones that you choose to use is all up to you. Next is adjust. Here you can sharpen your video. You can adjust the brightness, you can adjust the vibrance, you can adjust the temperature of your video, the saturation, the contrast, and grain. You can just, do whatever you like here. Next is skin. It has presets for wrinkles, tan, eye bags, freckles, smooth matte, smooth skin, and smile lines. I'll just select tan since the model is dark, and I'm going to adjust it. When I'm satisfied, I'll tap apply. Next is features. Here you can tweak any facial feature you want. I'll just click on few so you have an idea, but I won't be selecting any options here. There is also a filters section with different presets, though I don't think it's necessary, but you can tap and see if it's your vibe. Next is body. Here you can adjust the waist, the hips, the size of your arms, though it's not needed in this video, but like if you have like a full video, you can just adjust this. Next is art. This is not necessary except you're going for like, I don't know. Next is whitening. If you want to whiten your teeth, you can apply this, but I'll just keep this. Next is the background tab. Here you can blur your background. There are different blur options. You can pick anyone that works for you. I like this portrait, so I'll just drag to adjust till I'm okay with what I see. Next is backdrop. You can change the background, but honestly I think this makes the background look fake. I'll select few so you see what I mean. Next is color balance tab, which I think is nice. Here you can enhance the color of your background just like I'm doing in the video. You can also brighten or darken the background. You can adjust saturation and also add details. Next is the makeup tab, which has like 6 presets. I'll click through so you can see them. Then there is plump, which I don't think is necessary, but you can pick whatever you want here. There is eye details. You can use this to adjust the sharpness of the eyes. The last two are AI captions and crop. For this video, I used the kiss preset. I tweaked it a little and then I added some tan and fixed up the background, and here is the before and after. Please always do a solid job on your client. Don't depend on editing apps. Editing just helps you present your work better, especially when the lighting is not the best. As you can see, this makeup was already popping before editing. We just enhanced it a little. But like I said, you don't have to do it my way. You can do what works for you. When you're done, you tap save. Processing might take a bit depending on the internet and your video length, but once it's done, it will be right there in your gallery. Next, let's move on to editing in CapCut. I'm sure everybody knows this app. This is also a paid app. It has some free features, but you will likely need to pay to export without a watermark. Some people join groups where you pay a small monthly fee to access apps like this. If you're interested, you can DM me and I'll share someone's contact. Last I checked, CapCut was about 10,000 per month and Persona was about 8,000 monthly. Open the CapCut app and tap New Project. Select the video you want to edit and tap Add. This time, I'm using a light skin model since the first example was dark skin. All your tools are down here at the bottom. I actually have a detailed video on how to edit videos in CapCut on my channel. I'll leave the link in the description so this video doesn't get too long. For now, I'll tap Edit, then Retouch. You'll see body and face options. I'll tap Face. There are some presets here, but I won't use any. Instead, I'll tap Retouch, then Smooth, and drag to adjust. Unlike Persona, CapCut uses numbers, so once you reach the exact look you like, you can stop. I'll zoom in so you can see the effect. I'll just leave mine at 25. You can tap here to see before and after. You can see that the change is subtle because, like I said, I don't do too much editing. Next is skin tone. There are different options. You can tap the tone that matches your subject. For her, I'll pick warm ivory and you can adjust the warmth and intensity. There are also options to fix smile lines, to brighten eyes, fix dark circles, whitening the face and whitening the teeth. You can just play around, but I'll just stick to smoothing, skin tone, and then I'm going to brighten the eyes for now. Here is the before and after. If you have more than one clip, tap apply to all so the changes affect all the clips. Next, I'll tap adjust. I'll tap filter. There are different filters here. You can select any if you wish, but I'm just going to skip that. I'll tap adjust, then I'll tap sharpen and drag it back and forth till I'm okay with what I have. I'll leave mine at 70 because this day I had like very bad lighting and this video is not sharp. You can see the difference. The video is now looking sharper. Next is shadow. I'll drag back and forth to see what I need, and then I'm going to just leave mine at -3. Next is brilliance. I'm just going to set that to 5. Now I'll tap HSL. I'll adjust the first color red. I'm going to set the hue to -10. I'll set saturation to 5. Then I'll move to the next color. I'll drag the hue back and forth. You can see the effect on the skin and our wig. So I'm going to set that to -10. I'll set saturation to 3. I'll tap this pink because there is a pink stone on our necklace. I'll drag the saturation till I'm satisfied. I'll adjust all other colors too. So what I'm doing basically is that any color I can spot in the video, whether it's her dress or the background or accessory, I'll make it pop by increasing saturation slightly. Next, I'll adjust temperature. I'll drag it back and forth to see what I need. I'm just going to leave mine at -6. I'll set the overall saturation of the video to maybe like 2. Then I'll go to brightness and I'm going to leave that at -2. Then I'm going to set contrast to 2. I'll set highlight to 2. This is before and after, so you can really see the difference. That's all I'll be doing in CapCut, except I want to import like sounds. But remember that you can edit all your videos the exact same way. Lighting changes, skin tone differ. Some clients have texture, others have smooth skin. I picked this particular video because on this day my lighting was very bad. It was just not cooperating with me. So it's best to know your app features well and adjust your video based on what it needs. In my next video, I'll show you how to edit your pictures on your mobile phone. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment if you learned something new or have suggestions for what I should upload next. And please subscribe if you're a beauty lover or you enjoy tutorials like this. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.